We have emphasized and continue to emphasize that a ceasefire in Lebanon is an inseparable part of any ceasefire and agreement to end the war. It is not only the Zionist regime that is committing widespread violations of the ceasefire. The United States in our region is also committing violations, an example of which I mentioned today. Added to these ceasefire violations are the continued maritime piracy and attacks on Iranian commercial shipping, which are both a violation of the ceasefire and an act of aggression against Iran. We are not seeking concessions. We are seeking to reclaim the rights of the Iranian nation that have been unjustly usurped. One of these undermined rights is Iran's blocked or restricted assets, which have been frozen in the banks of certain foreign countries in recent years due to the illegal actions of the United States. This is a definitive demand. Whenever it is necessary for us to take action regarding nuclear issues, we know very well how to act. Regarding the details of topics related to the nuclear issue, no negotiations have taken place at this stage. I reiterate that our focus is on ending the war. The exchange of messages is ongoing, but we have not yet reached a definitive conclusion. You might say these contradictions are part of their negotiating pattern. If so, it certainly does not work for the Islamic Republic of Iran. We will remain focused on our interests and rights. We are not going to be distracted by these contradictions. And if it stems from disarray within the U.S. governance system, which is very likely, then that is a problem that the U.S. ruling establishment must resolve. Regarding the proposed amendment, this is an ongoing process. It is not the case that one or two items are transferred from one side to the other. Then they wait for that amendment to be provided, and then a reciprocal amendment follows. This exchange of messages and views continues simultaneously. As I mentioned, one of the reasons this process takes a long time is precisely these shifts in perspectives. Naturally, regarding every proposal, consideration, or amendment, we also compile our own points of view and transmit them to the other side. The statement that European countries issue in these cases is a true example of hypocrisy. You cannot ignore the open and illegal attack by the United States and the Zionist regime against Iran. Try to justify it through various clauses, or adopt very soft stances regarding it, and then blame Iran when it takes defensive action in defense of its national sovereignty and territorial integrity. There is no doubt that the Americans themselves have explicitly stated at the highest levels that they act like pirates. The U.S. action in assaulting Iranian commercial shipping is a precise example of maritime piracy. It does not align with any criteria or rules of international law and is a gross violation of those rules. We strongly condemn this crime. Attacking women and children and attacking a girls' dormitory by the Ukrainian regime is not consistent with any legal or moral standard. It is definitely a war crime. European countries, which always take very tough positions in similar cases, need to adopt consistent positions that are free from hypocrisy and double standards when it comes to matters that truly relate to international humanitarian law.